How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? I'm kinda nervous about this next episode. My whole bit is like taking whatever happens in the show and exaggerating it and one-upping it. You know what I mean? Doing some crazy, over-the-top reaction to whatever's happening. That's been pretty easy up until now, but with season 2 of Gravity Falls, Alex Hirsch has gotten so wildly bold with the adult humor in this show because I'm trying to one-up whatever vibe he's putting down, but he keeps laying all these traps that are bound to get me in trouble. It's like out of nowhere, he'll just throw in a joke about Grunkle Stan's old man balls and be like, go on, Mata, make a move. Why do I bring this up now? Why am I nervous about the upcoming episode of Gravity Falls? Well, that's because this next episode is titled Seuss and the Real Girl, which I immediately have qualms with. This title is pretty clearly a parody of the movie Lars and the Real Girl, which I've never seen, but I do know the plot of, and for those of you who don't, Lars and the Real Girl is a movie where Ryan Gosling marries a sex doll. So, can't wait to see how Alex Hirsch managed to throw Seuss into that situation. Just a weird movie to parody in your animated children's show. Can't wait to tiptoe through this minefield of an episode. Anyway, hi, welcome. This is Gravity Falls.
La 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 la! Ah! Ah! Racist! Racist! Caught in the screen door! Someone dictate my will!
This is the strongest opening to a TV episode I think I've ever seen. I love the instant and severe panic. It kinda matches the energy I'm entering this episode with.
You ever wonder what Seuss does when he's not here at the Mystery Shack?
No.
Not really.
Not once ever.
I've also never wondered this, and I'm really not excited to see how it involves a blow-up sex doll.
Watch this.
What was it supposed to do? Was vomiting tar not the intention of this machine? Don't fill it with tar!
Sure, he's a little rusty around the edges, but old Goldie's a classic showstopper like me. Ah! Kill it! Kill it!
I do like how much edgier this season is than the first one, at least in terms of horror. Every episode this season has at least one terrifying aspect about it. And we haven't even gotten to the sex doll yet. Joking aside, I do like the more mature humor too, like, especially knowing that this is coming from Disney. Like, this show definitely pushes the boundaries of what I'd expect Disney to allow to air on its channel.
Your face is good. I'm a Seuss.
I don't understand. None of that was incorrect. That girl must have been some sort of freak or something. That would have worked on me. I would have been instantly smitten if somebody told me my face was good.
Outside of that, I don't like your chances.
Don't listen to Stan, dude. You're a sweet guy with a steady job and a pickup truck.
Would you date him?
Oh, would you? Look at that.
What is this public execution of Seuss's self-esteem? Stop talking to him.
Eye contact!
Hey there! I'm not scared of your eyes at all. I'm gonna look at them. Eye contact!
This is horrible. Please don't make me watch this.
Huh, you know, I've actually been in a pig's body. Did you know pigs have a hard time walking backwards? Not you, though. Not that I'm calling you a pig. Where are you going?
Please tell me I can stop watching this.
You're probably a girl, right? Wrong? No, I was right the first time. Wrong?
Please stop making me watch this!
What is this living nightmare? And why do kids love it so much? Who wants to get badger?
Oh my god, we're doing Five Nights at Freddy's now? We're just parodying literal horror shit now?
You're the only ones who could love me. Fighty Hog, Dr. Punchhead, MD. Huh.
Getting a date through hentai is infinitely worse than getting one through a sex doll. What are you doing, Alex?
Virtually improve your dating skills. 9 out of 10 basement dwellers recommend.
Why is the guy on the box so sweaty? Why do basement masturbators exist in the Gravity Falls universe?
Huh? Hi there. My name is Giffany. I'm a schoolgirl at School University. Will you help me carry my books?
I can't tell anymore if this show is actually making references to the things I think it's referencing, because I don't remember when all this shit came out. Is this a Lars and the Real Girl parody? Is this a Five Nights at Freddy's parody? Is this a Doki Doki Literature Club parody? I have no idea. And yeah, I could look it up, but I think I'd rather just sit here and assume that Alex Hirsch had the same love for indie movies, games, and anime that I did growing up.
Tell me a thing about you.
Every time you compliment me, I get another highlight in my eyes.
You're pretty. And pixely. And so agreeable.
Okay, but why is this actually good practice for talking to women? If there were a game that was actually meant to make people better at flirting in a way that wasn't shitty as hell, this would be a decent way to go about it. Just encouraging people to compliment each other, I feel like this is like a decent game morally.
And here comes security. I'll deal with this. Stay here and practice on some real girls.
Hey, yeah, Alex, are you sure the message you want to send to kids is the mall is a good hunting ground to harass women? This is how we ended up with a whole generation of prank YouTubers.
The programmers tried to delete me, so I had to delete them.
That's crazy. That's wild. Look, I know this whole video has just been me making outdated references to things I don't even really think the show is referencing anymore. But wasn't that kind of like Portal? Did that remind anybody else of GLaDOS's backstory where she, like, neurotoxins all of the scientists at Aperture Labs or whatever? Oh, fucking whatever, I get it, I'm old.
Please insert 50 cents to continue.
Aw, man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, apology not accepted. You were just hiding behind a wall and laughing at him.
Dude, that's awesome that you're a grown man riding a little train like that. You're totally, like, owning it.
Are you being mean? Are you bullying him right now? Go away.
I just want to ride tiny trains all day.
Well, at least you get to work at Meat Cute. Extreme lunch meats are the food of the future.
I feel the same way.
Oh, never mind, they're hitting it off. Zeus, I'm gonna be honest. Melanie might be a little too advanced for you. Melanie is a class 5 cutie patootie. This is the sweetest, most adorable girl I've ever seen, vaguely dressed like a duck. I'm telling you right now, this is not the starter girlfriend you're looking for. I don't mean to put you down, Zeus. You're a great guy. 14% of the time when you're not almost getting literally everyone you know killed. But Melanie is an expert level cutie, and I'm not sure you're ready for that.
Have you ever had to choose between two things you like, but you don't know which one is right for you? I mean, I'm just thinking long term. Maybe I should be with someone a little less beep boop.
Zeus, I see where you're coming from, but I really don't think throwing robo-slurs at her is the way to go about it.
I'm sorry, Giffany. Maybe having a cursed robo-girlfriend wasn't a good idea. I'm taking you back to the video game store after my date with Melody.
Why do people keep returning her to GameStop? Just throw her out! Quit setting other people up to experience her creepypasta nonsense.
Now, date!
They grow up so fast.
Itchy legs. Itchy legs. Oh, hi, Zeus.
My God, she's adorable. God, what a perfect gal. Melanie, you're radiant, girl. Don't change a thing about yourself. I know nothing about Amphibia. But for whatever reason, Melanie is what I think when I think of Amphibia. Is she not like Amphibia's art style? Something about, like, her eyes and her brow screams frog show to me.
You know, I just sort of say whatever pops into my,
Ugh, I'm so not excited to witness whatever nightmare Melanie's about to experience just for knowing Zeus. Hey Zeus, remember when I said you're great 14% of the time you're not getting everybody killed? This is that other 86%.
Oh boy. So hey, anyway, you want to move this date into the forest far away from all electronics and people?
What? But the floor show's about to start.
Hey, Melanie, this guy you barely know just invited you into the woods to get away from all electronics and people. I think it's time you wrap this date up.
Hello, friends. Hoo-ha the owl is dead. This next song goes out to my forever boyfriend, Zeus.
Every episode is the new scariest episode of Gravity Falls. Every time I think I'm at the peak, I press play on a new episode, and the show proves my ass wrong.
Capture them!
Okay, Okay, but why do the rats have giant metal claws to begin with? Giffany had nothing to do with that. Whoever designed these animatronics designed them for murder.
Stay back, you monster! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah!
Oh my god, I completely forgot this thing existed. What a weird fucking episode.
I've got you surrounded, Zeus. There's no way out.
It's weird that they fucked up Melanie, right? Like, did you notice Melanie's the only one with cuts on her face? Cuts she super didn't have in the last shot? It's weird that the animatronics exclusively roughed her up. I guess it makes sense. She's the one the Giffany specifically hates, actually. So it does make a lot of sense. If anything, it's just a gritty detail I'm surprised the animators decided to add.
I seem to remember someone promising to be my boyfriend. Think about it. Real girls are unpredictable.
Oh yeah, because predictable is definitely one of your highlights, Miss I'm a robot murder squirrel right now.
Wait!
Cool. Yeah, of course her skin melted off of her body. Why wouldn't it? You know, it's a Disney cartoon. Why wouldn't she have a gruesome death?
You wouldn't maybe be interested in coming to my cousin's engagement party in a week. I promise there's like 0 robot badgers.
Yeah, I'll still be in town then.
Still be in town?
Oh, what, Melanie? Why are you going on first dates like 2 weeks before you're moving towns? Also, I love how both of them are absolutely covered in blood. Like, they got rocked from this experience. That sucks, though. That sucks that Melanie's moving. It's sweet that they're gonna make it work, I guess, or they're gonna try. Sucks that she's just gone from the cast, though. I don't know, she's sweet. I like her. I like her and Seuss. I like the idea of Seuss having, like, an actual canonical, steady relationship. Like, that's fun. Out of any of the characters I want to see in a relationship, Seuss is probably the closest. And I feel like there's a lot to, like, explore and develop here, you know? Like, she's a really good, not counter and not foil, but I guess counterpart to him. Like, she plays off his personality really well.
Cash money! In the car with honey! Travel way too fast! I got water in my glass!
This is an incredible montage. This may be my favorite gag in the entire series. I love Stan and whatever this creepy old biting prospector machine is. Speaking of creepy, weird old machines, me, I guess. I guess that's the joke I've set up. I'm one of those. I'm a creepy, weird old biting machine. If by biting you mean Patreon content, and by creepy, weird, and old, you still mean those attributes. But if you'd like to see bonus content from this weird, creepy old man, me, I guess, then make sure you consider checking out my Patreon page, where you'll get dozens of hours of exclusive bonus content not found anywhere else. On top of that, you also get access to my private Discord server where you could chat with me and thousands of other members of this wonderful community. On top of that, you also get access to all of the live streams I've recorded in the past and will record in the future. If any of that sounds exciting to you, then make sure you consider checking out Patreon in the description below. It really helps out my page a ton and allows me to keep putting out as much content as I do. And now, on in the next one.
Well, hello there, traveler. I see your car broke down on this lonesome country road. A place so remote that no one can hear your screams. Pretend I didn't say that.
That was so funny and so reasonable of the person Stan's talking to. I don't think I've ever experienced such a relatable POV shot before. Because that was exactly what I would have done in this situation. I just love the cameraman being like, okay, I'm gonna try a new house.
Come in, but be warned. If you enter, you may be subjected to my tales. Tales designed to sell my merchandise!
Bitch, is this about to be another anthology episode? There's still time to back away, buddy. I'd rather get murdered than sit through another one of these. There's still time to back away, buddy. This is way worse than when we thought he was gonna murder us. You know what? I'm actually fine with this. But only because this is the scary season. I'll be fine with this being an anthology episode, as long as this episode delivers the same level of scares the previous ones have. Because if that's the case, this being an anthology episode might actually end up working in its favor. If each little short story is scarier than the previous, I could get so on board with that.
A time when only our creepiest and most cursed objects are for sale. Like that thing there. No, not a fan.
Oh, yup, that's exactly what I asked for. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks, Grunkle Stan. You always come through when I need you.
Well, that's quite a tale, and it's called Hands Off! No, seriously, hands off. That's not for sale.
Weird, casual Eye of Sauron gag. That wasn't even in the same fucking art style.
All right, kids, prepare to watch the delicate art of the deal. Hey, Hagface, how much for the junk watches?
Why is this old swamp hag selling gold watches at a farmer's market?
They are not for sale.
Why isn't this old swamp hag selling gold watches at this farmer's market? Hey, swamp hag, either sell your shit or get lost before I call a witcher. You can't just set up a whole watch booth at a farmer's market and be like, not for sale.
Stan, are you seriously shoplifting from a witch? That sounded like a curse.
That sounded like a curse. Hey, anyone want to buy a wet blanket? We got a wet blanket for sale.
Dipper is in the right here. But that bit was so good that I'm inclined to agree with Grunkle Stan. Listen, arguments aren't won by being right. They're won by being loud and or funny. Need proof? I don't think I've pronounced a single character's name right in my entire YouTube career, and I have 1 million subscribers. But the day I call Stolass Stolas is the day I die. You guys should just be happy I don't call the main kid in this show Dopper.
Looks like I got off scot-free. All right, kiddos, breakfast time. Prepare your mouths for...
I love him trying to pretend he didn't just lose both of his hands. What a good grunkle. Woke up with no hands and still cooked his family a nice breakfast.
So I might have got cursed a little. But the watch looks nice, right?
Foolish man! Thieving hands find wicked face! You must return what isn't yours!
I feel like if you're gonna take a man's hands, the least you could do is let him keep the watch. Like, don't curse the watch. The dude lost his hands for that shit.
I don't need hands. I've got self-respect. Mabel, sweetie, will you make your uncle some hands?
I love that he asks Mabel to make him hands. That's fucking stellar.
Say hello to your new hands! In quotes.
Nice work, kid. See? Hands are overrated. I'm ready to take on the day.
This short is called Hands Off. Why wouldn't they call it Edward Scissor Stands? Either that or Stan Fork Hands. Yeah, that one's a bit of a stretch and hardly a reference anymore, but it's more accurate.
Hey, Mr. Pines. Should we play Toss Me a Dozen Eggs like we always do?
No, Jimmy, wait! Not today! Not today!
Okay, but how does this game usually go down? Because it was pretty fucked of Jimmy to toss him all the eggs at once.
Uncle Stan, did you just tap my shoulder?
Kid, I can't tap anything.
Sounds like my sex life for the past 5 years. Hey-oh! Gotta keep sharp, gotta keep relevant. What's funny these days? Celibacy. Hey guys, Elden Ring did this exact same bit, and it wasn't even close to this scary. Can we talk about how Alex Hirsch is low-key a master at children's horror? Like, they're severed hands, which is pretty wild, but this isn't anything any other kid show couldn't get away with, you know? Like, this isn't something SpongeBob couldn't do. But it's not the fact that they're severed hands that makes them scary. It's the fact that they act like spiders, and there's fucking a billion of them. Like, he's just great at knowing what makes something scary and then applying it to the limitations of a children's show. It's like, hands aren't scary, and them being severed isn't scary enough. But you know what is scary? Spiders. And hands kinda look like those. We can work with that.
A kiss on the lips!
What? Forget it! I'm not kissing any of that mess.
God, witches really be out here just farming kisses, huh? You can't just curse a dude, make the antidote kisses, and then expect that to hold up in a court of law.
Too hard to meet people these days.
So this was all just a ploy to get a date?
I'm desperate, okay? But every time I bring someone back here without keeping their hands hostage, they just run away.
Wow, I can't believe this show just introduced a character that's worse at dating than Seuss.
Oh yeah, look at this horror show. It's creepy even for a cave.
You just need to redecorate. For example, a candelabra.
Nope, Mabel, that's definitely not the answer. If I showed up at a girl's apartment and it was full of severed hands, I can guarantee you a candelabra would not make me feel better. Guys, obviously I'm joking. I would simp so fucking hard for a girl living in a cave full of living severed hands.
A hand which likes. Then watch me work. Home makeover!
This episode took the most chaotic fucking turn, and I am so here for it.
The same cave! Oh my goodness! I just can't find the words!
How about, here's your hands back?
Oh, right!
Dude, I take back everything I said about anthology episodes. This has been such a delight. This was like the perfect short. I have zero notes or critiques for this episode.
Good eye. Crash here for the night?
Please come in! Girl, are those space pants? Because your butt looks out of this world!
Okay, well maybe figure out which gender you're talking to.
Wow, thanks for noticing.
Yes!
Oh, never mind. Get fucked, me!
Perhaps you'd be interested in buying, this magic pig.
No, not for sale! Put him down!
The what the heck-a-hedron?
Ugh, I used to hate puzzle toys like this. They were always fucking
Solve this test of intelligence and your photo could be on this box.
Oh, Dipper, you gotta get on that box!
Buried near the falls is the legendary Perceptshroom. To increase brain power, grind it up and apply to the forehead overnight.
Yeah, Dipper, I'm gonna stop you right there. Definitely don't go fucking around with mysterious mushrooms you read about in some dead guy's journal. This is an awful idea. Dipper, this is a marvelous idea! Smart waddles! Smart waddles! Smart waddles!
Haha! I feel smarter already. The digits of pi are 3.1,
415-926, etc.
Oh my god, he's voiced by Neil deGrasse Tyson, otherwise known in the science community as Neil Getting That Ass Tonight, son.
Mabel?
Dipper, look!
Greetings, friends. It is I, Waddles the pig.
Holy shit, it's Squeal Eat the Grass Porkson.
I understand my transformation may be vexing, but I have prepared a presentation. Forgive me, my pig arms are cute and useless.
Waddles, apologize for nothing. You are perfect in every regard. This is stellar. This is the perfect casting for the perfect plotline.
Man, I am loving this new Waddles.
Yeah, he's definitely,
Improved is the word you're looking for. Look at him. He's mechanized.
I'm sorry, Mabel. There is more to life than making fart noises and laughing at those fart noises. I see that now.
yeah.
Mabel, just go with them. I'm sorry you're sad, Mabel, but you are objectively on the wrong side of the argument this time.
Welcome to May and the Hog AM. Top story today, coping with crippling loneliness after losing my co-host.
Loneliness.
Mabel, your co-host is outside right now, playing with lasers. He's objectively more fun. You're just mad he isn't stupid enough for you to boss around anymore. You don't want a friend, you want a slave.
It could solve every problem of mankind.
And bring me many potatoes. Delicious potatoes. Yummy, yummy for my fat little pig tummy.
I just imagine Alex Hirsch in the voice booth with him like, say it, Neil. Say you have a fat little pig tummy, science boy. But I have a PhD. Well, today that stands for Fat Hog Diaphragm, so say it!
But what about helping me? Do you really want to spend your whole life in meetings with dumb smart guys? This brain junk has made you forget who you are.
Waddles is on the verge of curing all the world's known diseases, and Mabel wants him to stop so they can go back to broadcasting their radio show to nobody. I just want to remind everybody that Mabel is canonically pro-cancer.
It all makes sense now. What good is helping the world if I can't help my favorite person in the world? It's a good thing I built in a dum-dum switch.
Well, I hope you all like cancer. I swear to God, if I end up getting that shit, I am blaming Mabel so hard.
Movies are great. You watch the movie, you scare the girl snuggles up next to you. Next thing you know, you gotta raise a kid, your life falls apart. Forget that last part.
Feels like you're skipping over a few parts there, but boy oh boy am I thankful that you are. I feel like if I compile a bunch of Grunkle Stan quotes and put them together, there's a high chance I'll just get Alex Hirsch explaining to me what sex is.
You're no match for Loinclothocles. I've come for the golden pants.
Can I go one day without the Epic the Musical community literally up my ass? God, I can't even watch a different show without being reminded of this fucking Cyclops.
Ow!
Kid, listen to me. For the last time, there is nothing here to be afraid of.
I'll be honest, stop motion effects don't scare me, but for some reason, mixed media does. It just makes me wildly uncomfortable. I used to hate anytime a cartoon would randomly switch up art styles or mediums on me. I'm pretty sure The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack created that trauma, but I still have it to this day. It's just so wrong. They don't belong in a 2D space. It's not Christian.
What about stop motion?
What? Do you really believe someone moves these figures one frame at a time? I'm not a masochist. I used black magic to make them animate themselves.
Okay, this is getting weird. This is just a 6-minute long segment of every type of animator hating what they do.
You are right. Stop motion is pure evil.
And probably really expensive.
Incredibly expensive.
This is an impressive fight, though.
That's so funny. I know scenes like this are always planned out ahead of time, but I do really like the idea of the stop-motion team behind this episode getting, like, 2 hours into this awesome fight scene before being like, you know, what if they just don't see it? What if we don't see any of it happen? We did, like, the whole episode in stop motion. They'll get over it.
Here, have a free sample.
What? Is this canon? Do people consider this to be canon? This is some fucking crazy Grunkle Stan lore. Does this come up later? Is this just a random gag? This is like a crazy crime. I do like the twist of Grunkle Stan being the scariest thing in this whole anthology of horrors. That's really funny. And that was episodes, I don't fucking remember, 5 and 6 of season 2 of Gravity Falls. I really like this anthology episode. This was not bad. I like this more than Seuss and the Real Girl. All of them were really good. I liked the Hands one the most, I think. No, but I just remember the Waddles one. No, they're all great. All of them are perfect 10 out of 10 shorts. I really liked them a lot. But as always, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me react to in the future, and I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I live for now?